There's one thing you can definitely count on in America. It's that the South goes south. What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Rico, the acronym, and I'm back again for Rico's Rants. Today, I'm getting back into my politic bag, baby. I know I've been kind of having fun just throwing shit at y'all, just whatever I saw on the internet and talking about that, but we gotta get serious again. Not just because it's 2024 and it is election season and we are about to elect our next president here in the United States. By the way, go out and vote. Outside of that, here in the South, specifically in Tennessee and Mississippi, the white supremacists are really getting it in. I'm not even going to front. I have nothing else to say but that. The white supremacist power structure in the Mid-South is really in its bag right now, and this is why. There's a bunch of bills going on right now in the states of Mississippi and Tennessee that are basically either trying to close HBCUs or trying to take over them, defund them, all types of stuff like that. The bill in Mississippi is strictly just a cost-cutting measure. They're just trying to figure out what they can let go. You know what I mean? By the way, HBCUs across the entire country have been proven to have been underfunded by billions of dollars last year. So do you find it kind of interesting that this shit is happening now? I sure do. And even wilder than that, if the college does close, its property, buildings, assets, and funds could be transferred to another state agency or nonprofit. And we already know Mississippi and state funds and how they get down, there's already been issues with it before. Brett Favre, you know what I'm saying? Mississippi's doing a lot of cleanup work, but they're not doing a very good job of hiding the fact that they're definitely screwing over black people to do this. Which, I mean, it's kind of par for the course for Mississippi. Mississippi don't really give a fuck like that. These are the same people that, in all honesty, still had legal slaves way after 1865. So, and the reasons being used that these are the colleges that they're going after, at least in Mississippi, is because of quote-unquote low graduation rates and, you know, apparently there's only 22% of Mississippians, period, that have bachelor's degrees. So these are just like the less important colleges. They just happen to be HBCUs. Meanwhile, in my state of Tennessee, they've been trying to take over the board of directors at TSU, that's Tennessee State University, for the last year. They have actually, they had this crazy audit go on, and apparently they were like, there's not enough housing for the students, and there's not enough. Basically, they were just shitting all over the fiscal practices of this college, and they said, all right, check this out. We're going to give you a year to fix your shit, or we're taking over your board of directors. It's been about a year. Here they come. Now, of course, nothing in the bill is going to bar any of these people that are on the board that would get removed from being reappointed, but it will be the governor doing the appointing of the board of directors, and we all know how Bill Lee get down if you know what's cracking in Tennessee. Not to mention, like I said before, HBCUs have been proven to be underfunded. So how can any of these governmental agencies go to any of these schools and go, you're not doing your job, we can take over, or you're not doing good enough, we're going to close you, when they have not been funded correctly in the first damn place? Now, if I were just to leave the facts of what I was just talking about, these specific cases in Tennessee and Mississippi, and just break it down to brass tacks, this is obvious white supremacy tactics in front of our faces. We've seen it before. Education. They hate when Negroes get educated. Oh, they don't like it. They hated it when we learned to read. They used to kill slaves over knowing how to read. Do you not see the correlation between the killing of slaves for knowing how to read and them legally coming after these underfunded schools for not doing stuff that costs money? It's in your face. But of course, semantics. Oh, they're not doing this, they're not doing that. Well, you know what? You can't get mad at me for not paying rent if I don't have the money to pay rent. Okay? Especially if it was your job to give me the money. Come on now. That doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense, and it's blatantly obvious. It's 3 steps away from them just saying the N-word. You know? Like, just go ahead and say it. Well, you don't want these N-words to learn how to read and learn their history and become, you know, proud collegiate people, academics, whatever. You like having Negroes doing simple shit. That's what the state of Tennessee and state of Mississippi, and I'm sure some other states that I haven't even looked up yet, because these are the two that I decided to focus on today. Let's be real about it. If HBCUs nationwide have been underfunded, what does that say about the U.S. government and how much they give a damn about if black people get any kind of education at all? Let's be real about it. And I find it crazy that at Harvard, they can find evidence of anti-Semitism and they can snap to. Ironically, once they got a black woman as the president, but that's neither here nor there. As soon as they found that evidence, they snapped to. Shit got done, okay? But when white supremacist tactics are being used in front of everybody, all you have to do is not say the words racism, not say the words white supremacist tactics, and everybody just goes, oh, that makes sense. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, I mean, you know, they're not really doing graduation rates. Like, people can ignore this shit so easily. Even black people can ignore this shit so easily. Just because, fuck it. Why? No one's using the buzzwords that they will use if it was some other shit. They don't want to use the buzzwords for us because God forbid a white person be uncomfortable. God forbid white people be uncomfortable. Even though I don't know why it's still a thing where, like, if white people are uncomfortable, we got to do. There's white people that are uncomfortable and understand why and are cool with it because they know the history. They know what happened. They're accepting of the history. They're not denying the history. They're not trying to not teach it. They don't want it not seen. But then I guess the majority is it would seem as if the majority of white people in Tennessee and Mississippi do not give a fuck about these issues. They do not care. Not even when it's right in front of it. It seems as if Bill Lee is going to have to put on a Klan robe. The Mississippi state legislatures are going to have to all show up in Nazi attire for any of these people to go, oh my God, they're doing racist shit. Because that's what they're doing. Racist shit. Anyway, that's my little rant on how they're doing HBCUs down here in the Mid-South. Y'all let me know what's going on, man. If you go to any of these schools, been to any of these schools, if you're alma mater, Jackson State, you know, whatever, hit me in the comments. Let me know what y'all think about this. Let me know what y'all are doing to combat it. The only thing I know I can do is get on this YouTube channel and yap, because apparently that's what I'm good at. And I'll probably, you know, might write a song about it. You never know. But like I said, like, subscribe, get at me in the comments. Let me know what you feel about it. And I'm out of here, y'all. Y'all be cool with it. Peace.